Here for Quadratec.com. Today we're checking out the Gen 3 step sliders from Rockslide Engineering. I've got Matt's 3-liter eco-diesel equipped Rubicon back in the shop today. If you remember, recently we installed a ton of great upgrades from AEV on Matt's Jeep. If you want to get some more information about any of those products, you can click the info button to watch those videos. Now, with all the added ground clearance to Matt's Jeep provided by that AEV 2.5-inch dual sport suspension and those new 37-inch tall Mickey Thompson Baja Boss all-terrain tires, well, his Jeep could definitely benefit from the added features and convenience provided by the powered automatic drop-down step on the Rockslide Engineering step sliders. Not only is this going to make it much easier for Matt and his passengers to climb in and out of his Jeep, but it's going to add a ton of heavy-duty protection right here to the rocker area of his Jeep, allowing him to slide over obstacles on the trail without incurring any body damage. Rockslide Engineering proudly makes their steps right here in the USA. They've been doing so for a number of years, and recently they've improved a few key components on their steps, and that's their brand new Generation 3 step sliders. Not only are these available for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL, both 2-door and 4-door models, they're also available for the 20 newer Jeep Gladiator JT and the slightly older 07 to 18 Jeep Wrangler JK, again, both 2- and 4-door models. One of the things I really love most about Rockslide Engineering step sliders is not only with all of the increased body protection that they provide, as well as the convenience of making getting in and out of your Jeep easier, they're a 100% bolt-on install, requiring no cutting or drilling into the body of your Jeep to get them installed. In fact, they utilize all of the same mounting locations on the lower pinch weld of the body that the factory Rubicon rock rails or the factory steps on a Sahara or Overland model might feature. Of course, you will need to remove those factory steps or rock rails before you can install the Rockslide Engineering step sliders on your Jeep. Now, in addition to mounting to the lower pinch weld, Rockslide Engineering is also using a number of brackets that mount to the body mounts found on the frame. And when you combine the body mounts along with that lower pinch weld, you're going to get a very solid mounting for the step sliders. It's going to allow these to really carry some weight and protect the rockers of your Jeep when you're sliding over obstacles out on the trail. Now, in addition to the body of the steps being an easy install, Rockslide Engineering has made the wiring job easy as well with a 100% standalone wire harness. Requires no cutting or splicing into your existing vehicle wiring to activate the steps. It's a simple positive hookup at the battery, as well as a negative connection at a grounding post under the hood. And then the wire harness travels underneath the body of your Jeep on top of the frame rail to provide power to both the driver and passenger side step sliders. You'll feed just a couple wires up on each side of the Jeep through the floor to the door jamb, where you'll be installing some door position sensors as well as some magnets on each door. Now, those sensors and the magnets are what's going to trigger your steps to deploy and retract when you open and close the doors around your Jeep. You'll also have a master power switch that runs up underneath the driver's side dashboard of your Jeep to allow you to turn off power to the steps. A great feature if you know you're going to be on the trails for the day. You can kill the power to the steps so you don't have to worry about them accidentally deploying into an obstacle. It's also a great way to leave the steps in the deployed position so that you can easily clean out the inside of the body of the steps after an extremely muddy or dirty day on the trails. As I mentioned, the body of the steps is crafted from heavy-duty 10-gauge steel. It's then acid etched and finished in a slightly textured black powder coat finish. All of the internals of your step are going to be crafted from a combination of either stainless steel or aluminum. We can see that featured here on the drop-down step leg, and that's going to help to prevent any chance of those internal components from rusting over time. Now, as I mentioned, Rockslide Engineering has made a number of key improvements to their Generation 3 step sliders over the previous generation. They've gotten rid of the gas assist strut inside of the step in favor of a new heavy-duty spring and their smart motor technology. Now, when you combine those two things together, you're going to get an increased longevity from the motor. You're also going to ensure that you have consistent deployment and retraction of the steps even during the coldest and harshest winter temperatures. Rockslide Engineering has also built in an automatic sleep mode to that new smart motor technology to ensure that when you leave your vehicle parked for an extended period of time, it's not consistently monitoring the status of those door sensors, which means there's no chance that it will accidentally drain your vehicle's battery. Rockslide Engineering has also slightly moved the entire body of the drop-down step back and given you 2 additional inches of step here behind the rear support, which is going to make it much easier and safer for your rear seat passengers to climb in and out of your Jeep. You've also got this great high traction non-slip grip tape on the top side of the step. Now, for even more convenience, you can add on the LED light kit, which will automatically illuminate that drop-down step when you open your doors, making it easier and safer at night when you're climbing in and out of your Jeep. As I mentioned, the body of the step sliders is crafted from 10 gauge steel. Rockslide Engineering recommends that should be good for moderate trail use. Now, if you know that you're going to be running your Jeep down even more extreme hardcore trails and sliding over those really extreme obstacles, you can add another layer of protection and durability to your step sliders with their add-on skid plates available separately. Now, these skid plates are crafted from heavy-duty 3/16 steel, again acid etched and then finished in the same slightly textured black powder coat finish as the rest of the step sliders. They feature a nice cutout to still allow your steps to deploy and retract. They wrap all the way underneath the body of the step slider to protect them from damage when you're sliding over obstacles. One other area that I like that Rockslide has improved is the bottom side of the skid plates themselves actually wrap right around all of the bolt heads that secure the steps to the body mount brackets to give you a virtually perfectly smooth surface on the bottom side of that step slider. Now, if you guys want to get more information or to purchase a set of Rockslide Engineering Gen 3 step sliders for your Wrangler or Gladiator, you can click that info button to head over to Quadratec.com. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about the step sliders or how to get them installed on your Jeep, you can always do those for me down in the comment section below or contact us directly at any of the options on the screen. And as always, if you haven't already and you like these videos, do me a huge favor, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification icon so be sure to catch all of our latest videos. Till next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you guys out on the trail.